Hey everybody, Backpack Hack here coming at you with another trail tip. And I had an idea for my bug out bag. And that is, I got to contemplating what would happen if I needed something out of my pack while I'm traveling. I would have to stop, unbuckle the waist belt, unbuckle the chest strap, loosen the shoulder straps, slide it off my back, set it on the ground, turn around, open it up, undo the drawstring, rummage through, find what I'm looking for, get it out, use it, and then reverse the whole process. I'd have to pack it away, pull the drawstring back, button the backpack up, hoist it back up onto my shoulders, tighten the straps, buckle this, and then I can keep going. That's a little bit inconvenient if there's something that you need. Now, yeah, something small like a compass or something like that I can keep in my pocket. However, there's so many things that I was thinking about having available to me as I was traveling that it would actually take longer for me to put my pack down and open it up and get it and use it than it would take to actually use it. So I got to thinking, how could I rectify this situation and make this a little bit easier to access some of the items that I have in my backpack? And here's what I came up with. This is my solution to the problem. This is the Emerson Chest Recon Bag. That's what they call it. Sometimes called a chest bag, chest rig, chest pouch. It is basically a small piece of gear that you put on your chest that allows access to small items. This keeps me from having to get the backpack off of me, set it on the ground, open it up, go through that whole thing. What do I have in it? We'll get to that in a minute. But this does four things. Number one, it puts what I need up front. This is specifically why I purchased it. So a lot of the stuff that I may need if I'm on foot, traveling in a bug out or get home situation, I have this available to me so I can just easily access what's in here. Second, if I have to ditch the backpack for any reason, in other words, lose the backpack because it's slowing me down, or else I be in serious trouble, I can lose the backpack and I still have this available. Third, it redistributes some of the weight. This weighs about 4.5 pounds with what I have in it. That's basically like taking 9 pounds out of the backpack. Now, I'm not saying that this makes your load 9 pounds lighter. It simply takes 4.5 pounds from back here where you have to lean forward to balance it and puts it back up front so you can lean back just a little bit more and helps keep you in balance a little bit better. The last reason I got it is simply because this can be just a go bag. I can simply open up my Faraday cage that I keep my backpack in, grab this, and I've got very minimal equipment at a very light weight. So I'll show you what I do with this. This is my Teton Sports Explorer 4000. It's a 65-liter backpack, and it is not completely full. You can see that it's quite down there quite a ways. I've got quite a bit of more room in here. But my thinking is store this in the top of here. So if I have to just simply put this on and go, I can. But if I have the time, I can open it up, pull this out, put this on, and then put the backpack on behind me, and I have all my really, truly critical, can't lose gear right up front. So I'm going to bring you in and show you exactly what this pouch consists of, what I have in it, and why I've chosen that piece of gear to go up front. So let's get down to it. First off, let's start with the specifications. The manufacturer claims this is 1 pound. You can see the weight hopefully right down there. I can't, so I'll go ahead and post it on this video in post. But there's the weight right there. As for the size, it measures about 13 inches by about 8 inches. And I'm measuring this because it's flattened out. It will probably come down in dimensions as you fill it up. It's going to pull in the sides and the top and the bottom. But those are the specifications. If you're wondering about these nice colorful zipper pulls, there's a reason for that. Because that's the zipper pull that it came with. The problem I was having is in low light, especially the zippers on the inside, these zipper pulls are extremely hard to see. So I got some of this neon colored psychedelic paracord, and I simply replaced these black pieces of paracord because they are so hard to see inside. So let's get down to the specifics on this bag itself. As you can see, it's got MOLLE on the front. I don't really care for that because I don't use that type of system to mount anything. Plus it looks tactical and it could draw attention to yourself, but it's there. There are a couple of mounting straps here on the bottom. There's one on each side, as well as there are a couple right up here by the straps where they tie in. There is a nice mesh here on the back, very soft and padded, to help you make it a little bit more comfortable. The straps are 1.5" nylon webbings, and in the back, where it would sit against your back, it's just this mesh material, so you don't have a buildup of perspiration. It allows the air to flow through it. So that makes it very, very comfortable to wear. There are 2 zippers and 2 zippered pouches in this on the outside. There is one up front, and then there is one right here, which is the main pouch. You open this front one up, and there are some pockets in here. There's one large pocket right here, as well as against the back wall, there is 3 divided pockets. It's hard to show them right here, but there is a pocket here, there's a pocket here, and a pocket here. That makes it very nice to be able to put something in here and keep it organized. In the main pouch itself, first off, I will say that there is a cover for this zipper. I don't know how waterproof this is, how it will shed rain. I don't know how well it will keep things dry, but I don't plan on that being an issue because if I'm going to bug out in the rain, I'm going to have a poncho on. But anyway, there is a cover that will cover this main zipper. And we will go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you what's on the inside. There is a zippered pouch here in the front, but there are no pockets inside that area. There is the main area here, which has let me get this open up a little bit more. There is a elastic band here. There's a pocket here with a drawstring. There are 3 small pockets here. There's another pocket here with a drawstring, just like there is here. Basically, it's a mirror image. And then another elastic band. There are some elastic bands down here to help keep you organized. There's also a zippered spot here to help keep what's in this pocket secure. There's all sorts of Velcro here, so if you wanted to, there's all sorts of Velcro right here, so if you wanted to, you could possibly do this and this. And that way you have basically a drawbridge. I don't know if that would work out or not, but that is the way they make it. Behind this, there is another 2 large pockets here. And then in the back, there is yet another zippered pouch. There's another pocket back here. There are no pockets in here. It's just another zipper. So there are 4 zippers. There are 2 on the inside, and then there is 2 on the outside. But the thing I like about it is it has all those pockets for organization. That's primarily the reason I purchased this, is because it's not just a bag where you throw everything in there and then you got to rummage through. There are some pouches and pockets and compartments to help keep things organized and from shifting around and moving around. That's what I really like about this. So what do I have in it? Well, let me load it up and I'll show you. Okay, so here I've got it outfitted the way I'm going to carry it if I have to bug out. As you can see, it's gotten a little thicker because that's what I want to put in it. So let's go ahead and throw this on the scale and we'll see what it weighs when I have this gear in it. If I can get it all to stay on there. 4 pounds, 6 ounces. So about 4.5 pounds, which isn't bad. It's very, very comfortable to wear. So anyway, let's go through what I have in here and why I have it in here. First off, in the front pocket, I open it up. I have my map and my compass. That's about all I can fit in there with all the other stuff that's inside the bag. So I'm going to spin this around, undo this ring cover, and we'll open it up and I'll show you what I carry on the inside. At the very front, in this front pocket, I have a dust mask. I have single use pouches of bug spray, lens cleaners, suntan lotion, and hand sanitizer. I have what I call my Booboo Kit. This is some antibiotic containers and some small bandages, as well as a small pair of tweezers. This isn't in a first aid kit by any means, it's just a Booboo Kit. So if I get a small cut or a splinter, I don't have to stop to dig this out of my pouch and my first aid kit. I've got a little Booboo Kit right there. I can take care of those minor little cuts and scrapes and splinters and not have to worry about getting the pouch off my back. I also have some decontamination wipes for pepper spray. If I have to deploy my pepper spray and get some on me, I'm covered. Probably the bad guy is not going to be. I also have a handcuff key and a P38 can opener just because I have them and they're lightweight. And it seems like there should be something else up in there, but I'm not seeing it. So anyway, that's what's in this front pouch. Left to right, I have a small tactical flashlight. Even though I carry on my person, let me get it out, an SC600 FD4 Plus, I want to have an extra flashlight here in this pouch because, you know, they say 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So I have an extra flashlight. Some energy bars. I have a couple of Sharpie pens. I have my Schrade tactical handcuff key pen. This is not the one I carry every day. I have several of these. This is the one that resides in this bag. Over here, I've got a spare multi-tool, and even though I carry a Leatherman original PST, I do have a separate one here, just in case I need another one. Laying loose is a pair of gloves, a can of Sabre Red pepper spray, which is just one of my most recent acquisitions. Down the bottom, I have another flashlight. I only threw this in here because it is so small and light. This was like $1 at the Walmart store. It's an LED flashlight with a couple of button cells, and it's so light and weight. This way I have at least a headlight. I'm eventually going to replace this with a zebra light someday, but for now that will suffice. And then tucked down here in the bottom is a Lifestraw. And that pretty much is all the loose stuff that I have in here. I'm going to go ahead and put some of that back. But here in the back, and this is my back, my chest would be here. You can see that it kind of lays open into a usable system. It doesn't flop open. There's enough material here on the sides that it doesn't flop open. If it does, you could prevent it from doing that by putting these up here, just like that, and that way it will prevent that from flopping open on you. In the back, I have my Carson Bandit Monocular, and the thing I like about this is instead of using one hand to hold it and another hand to turn the ring to focus it, you simply move this toggle, and you can see it moves the eyepiece. That allows you to focus. That's the reason I purchased this one. It's light, compact, and it's one-handed. This way I can scout out the terrain with a little bit better view. Over on this side, I've got a notepad and a spare battery for my cell phone. And that's pretty much everything that I have in this bag. Oh, wait. There is a couple more things. If you had been paying attention, you'll notice that I skipped over this pouch right here. What is in it? A spare magazine. Magazine to what, you might say? Well, here in this back zippered pocket, I carry a couple of things. Primarily, my Walther P22 with a laser sight. And I've got this zeroed in at 25 feet. This is a TufForce SL-G2716P laser sight. I like it because it is very, very small. It is ambidextrous. It has a button on either side. It's rechargeable. It doesn't take like a button cell or something like that. It is rechargeable. So towards that end, I also carry in here the charging cord as well as the sight adjustment tool, which is a small Allen wrench. Those sit in here too. So that's what I carry in this bag and why I carry it. I hope giving you some ideas about maybe getting one of these for your bug out bag, get home bag, whatever you want to do, or even if nothing else, your backpacking bag can keep some of that gear. Keep a first aid kit, keep your binocular, maybe keep a camera, your cell phone up here. Obviously your map and compass makes it very, very handy to get to. And especially if you're like me, you're walking alone and you don't have somebody to get in your pack for you. And you don't have to take that pack off of your back. And like I said, unload it, load it back up. I think this is going to be a great idea. Again, it resides in my bug out bag right on top. So if I have time, I can don it. If I don't, I just leave it in the bag, grab the bag and go. This way I can access whatever's in here in pretty short order without having to go through the whole thing of taking the backpack off. So here is everything that I'm going to be carrying in this chest rig, laid out so you can see it all. Pair of gloves, spare flashlight, monocular, energy bars, map, compass, dust mask, single use, hand sanitizer, sunscreen, lens cleaners, and bug repellents. Lifestraw, markers, tactical pen, spare multi-tool, handcuff key and a P38, my Booboo Kit with antibiotic, band-aids, and tweezers, cell phone battery, notepad, a very cheap, albeit it will be replaced eventually, with a zebra light headlamp, Sabre Red pepper gel, decontamination wipes for same, Walther P22 with a spare magazine, so I've got 21 rounds ready to go right now, with a laser and charger for said laser, as well as the alignment tool for said laser. Everything right here fits in this pouch. Anyway, that gives you an idea of why I got this and what I'm going to use it for. I probably will get one of these eventually for my backpacking, because it's going to be so convenient to have certain things up front, because the little pockets on my Osprey Atmos backpack aren't very large enough to carry a lot of this stuff, and pockets tend to get filled up pretty quickly. So I'll probably go ahead and eventually get one of these for my backpacking backpack. But for now, this is going to function just fine. Like I say, it resides in the top of my bag inside of a Faraday cage. So if I need to, I can just put the backpack on and go. But this is sitting right at the top of the bag. So if I have some time, I can don this and put the backpack on and be ready to go and have all this stuff handy and readily available. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. This is Backpack Cat coming at you with this trail tip. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment on my videos. Be safe out there, and I'll see you out on the trail.